Hello, chat. Hello. Good morning. Hi. How are you guys today? Hello, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Koishi. Hi, Mike. Hi, Weaver. Who else is there? Hold on. Let me scroll up. Hi, Yulia. How is everybody? I am doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm doing all right myself. I'm doing pretty okay. I have been, okay, well, we're immediately leading with that. I'm glad I remembered to turn that on, because I literally, like, started streaming, and, like, halfway through the countdown, I'm like, oh, I didn't turn on the Riboy, so I had to do that. They're on call with a friend, and they won't let you sleep. Well, then, you should put a spell on them that makes them go to sleep, and then you can sleep at the same time, and then they won't even notice. Goshi, my soulmate. That was Yulia saying that. I don't remember what I was saying. Chat, how was everybody's weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? I'll say I had a good weekend. I played Pokopia a lot. Okay, okay. I see you guys have missed the Riboys. No, I didn't stop putting things in my mouth. I'm not putting anything in your mouth. Still haven't fixed my PC. Oh no! Still, I thought somebody was coming. I thought you were getting it fixed though. What happened? What happened? Why no? You're not like that. Words. Listen, we all know what I meant, and I meant words. But I spent basically all weekend doing two things, and those two things were playing Pokopia, which I have been very much enjoying, and I also have been hunting for Cubfu in Cobblemon. But I haven't found Cubfu yet. And I haven't made it very far in Pokopia because I've been just like spending all my time doing like the side stuff. Apparently the motherboard and CPU overheated because I only have 2 fans. Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. So you began the search for new parts. Ooh. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Hey, if all else fails, you can always just get like a new pre-built PC. You were in holidays in Alentejo with your grandma. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it was awesome. So I'm happy for you. Or Nintendo's losing to Pal World's lawsuit, so I guess they won't sue you anymore. Good. Not like they were going to anyway. I'm like an atom on the grand scale compared to other things like Pal World and that new mobile game that came out that I keep getting ads for on my phone. 12th Gen i9. Is that Intel? Intel's pretty good from what I know, right? Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the music. I'm like so scatterbrained today. Chat, has there ever been a stream where I'm not scatterbrained and I'm actually locked in? Does that ever actually happen? Because I literally don't know. Like I feel like there's never been a stream where I've actually been like on task the entire time. Portugal is big area as a big area of the country named Alentejo is most of the country's land. Well, I don't know. Okay, forgive me. I don't know geography, but it's good to know. It's good to know that. Lisboa is not close the same amount from Alentejo. You ever eat fast enough? I thought 12th gen was safe from that glitch. No, just buy a 5090. Easy. Problem solved. Definitely. You're not gonna have any issues with that. Ah! I love when I tab out of VTube Studio, it still scrolls and things. Ah! Stop that. Yeah, and I'm making a Fakemon based on All-FNF. I saw. I was on the Discord. I was like just like watching the chat scroll by as I was stream prepping. That sounds like 50 regional Teddy Ursas. That's the impression I got. 50 regional Teddy Ursas. You know? You know, you will join the Minecraft server after making the starters. Good idea. There's a tournament. It's on Thursday. Chat. Sign-ups are open for the tournament, by the way. I don't know if we're gonna have enough people. And if not, I can always reschedule. Oh god. You had the right idea doing that. That was a very chaotic scan. I got like stun locked by it. I'm like, whoa, I gotta keep doing this so it's cool. Scan the poppies. What are you doing? I'm just having a good time. What do you mean? I'm jamming out. Hold on, let me turn the music up. There we go. I'm sweeping this tournament this time. I'm sure you will, Crimson. I'm sure you will sweep the tournament, considering I still haven't... 4 days of consistent hunting, and I've made so many lure cakes, and I've been farming everything, and it's taken... But I got 3 brute bonnets today, so, and I killed 2 of them, so... You can't have a good time before Nintendo is losing? Good. That means more flack off of my back. XDX. Chad, is the music too loud now? I turned it up, but is it too loud now? Or is it okay? Chat, how's my audio balancing? I know it's like garbage most of the time, but like, how's my audio balancing? Because I feel like I really want to get it down one of these days where it's like I don't have to mess with it anymore. But you guys like seem to have variable opinions when it comes to that. Like, how is it going right now? Like, how is the it's why I've gone into insane IV breeding. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to dabble in IV breeding. Can I be honest? That seems like way out of my ballpark. Hi, Mestra. How are you doing? But yeah, I think the IV breeding and stuff, I'm gonna stick to just like hyper training. I think that's just gonna be the more efficient, easier way for me to do that. Is hyper training, because that's what I've always done. And when I first got into like competitive Pokemon, that was the first game that had hyper training. So I'm like, I don't need to breed for IVs anymore. Or like, not that I did in the first place, but I can just bottle cap, and I can like renewably get bottle cap, so it was easier that way. The only problem with that is I had to like SOS train against Chanseys for like hours and hours and hours, and I literally, in my Alter Sun file, I just have like a box full of shiny Chanseys that I found through like through like SOS hunting to like level up out of my Pokemon. And it was kind of, you know what, I think it was worth my time because I had a lot of fun making those mons. It's just like I ran out of bottle caps like a really like short way into making like competitive mons, so it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? The EV training is easy in that game too, because you just put them in Pokebell, you know? It was really fun. I liked it. I had like a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. I had like a Cantonian Raichu and Sandslash, and I had an Alolan Executor that I really liked, and I had an Alolan Muck with Power of Alchemy. Even though, in hindsight, it probably would have been better with Poison Touch, but I liked hunting for Power of Alchemy, because that was just fun. You're doing all you've evolved. I can see that. You got, like, a new PFP, I think, right? It seems different. Either that, or I just haven't seen you in a while. I forgot. I can get a maxed out IV Pokemon within 5 eggs. See, you don't have to do raids for IV candy because you can just make them. I just need like the friendship berries, and I need my my honeycomb, which I made a honey bottle farm, and I'm still kind of working on it. I still need to like fill it up with bees, but I don't have a honeycomb farm, and I'm not entirely sure how to make a honeycomb farm. I know Zave's got one, so I might just steal some honeycomb from Zave's whenever I need honeycomb with their approval, of course. I wouldn't just like I didn't just steal from somebody. That's not me. That's not me. Neon, is this mon steel type? No. No. It's not. It's still pure electric. You made your own character avatar after so long. Yippee! And you learn advanced rigging in Blender, and it's such a relief I understand this now, from control drivers to inverse kinematics. That's really cool. I tried inverse kinematics in Blockbench one time, and it was like I kind of got it, but at the same time I was like, this ain't it. I'm just gonna stick to what I know. By the way, chat, following up on the inquiry about my audio balancing, is it okay right now? Is it okay? Like, is it like fine? Because I feel like the music's a little loud on my end, but I don't know about for you guys, so I might turn it down on my end and turn it up for you guys, depending on what it sounds like for you. Because it is a little like in my ears right now. It could be a little quieter. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Like a little bit. That's louder. Like around that much? Whatever Koichi says. Okay, fair enough. Is that better? I feel like that's better. I feel like that's kind of in between how we had it before. Like, because it was like really quiet before, but now it's better, I think. I think it's better now. Can we VIP Yulia? Koichi, how about this? We can do that. I accept. It's an ultimatum, okay? I will give Yulia your VIP. And then Koichi becomes mod. How about that? If Koichi, if you're okay with that, we can do that. But you have to give Yulia your VIP in exchange for mod. How about it? How about it? Hi Typo. How are you? Sure. All right, bet. How do I remove VIP on somebody? Whoop. How about this, Koichi? Hold on. Let me go to community, roles manager. I'm going to do boop, boop. Because you can't be mod and VIP at the same time, that's why. Slash VIP Ilya. There we go. I'm a Nintendo Spy member. See, this is how I get on your good side, and this is how I get you to keep quiet about it. There we go. Chat, I'm inventing a new rule right now. There only gets to be one VIP on my channel at a time. This is completely arbitrary and not related to what we just did, but like, there's only gets to be one VIP at a time. So if anybody else wants to be a VIP, they have to, you gotta bargain with Yulia for it. And if you're a mod already, you can't have VIP, I'm sorry. It just won't let me give you both. Boom, 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 do 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 do. Oh, and I could give Mike the artist role. Hold on. Because Mike, you made assets for my Twitch page, so you get to be artist. I forgot that was a thing. Ya boy Mike, where? Hold on, let me find you first of all. Whoop. There it is. You get to be artist. There you go. At least I'm pretty sure that's what the artist role is for. Leon, how do I get artist too? Yeah, typo, you get artist. Boop. 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 There you go. You did too, starter art of Chica and Bonnie, me too. Artist, you know, artist, I'm saving the artist role for anybody that has done art for me or for the fake decks. You're not nearly as good an artist as Mike. Yeah, but you literally made Jiboy, so like I feel like if I don't give you artist, that would be a crime because you made Jiboy. Do I get artist because of the Ribboy art I made? Fan art doesn't count. Sorry. Although it is very much appreciated, and it's super cool that you make fan art, but it doesn't count for the artist role. I'm sorry. Wah, wah, wah. But anyway, we should probably get on to the meat of today's stream, which is our Pokemon. And you guys have read the title already. This Fakemon has no name, kind of. What is the unnamed Fakemon? That's the thing. It's kind of a special case because he technically does have a name. Here, actually, he has two names. And, it does. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Typo is saying. We have two names for it that are working names, but they both kind of suck. Is it a horse? No. It's a bear. Let me come over here and set up block bench because I didn't do that before. Oh, sorry, it's been a hot second. I forgot that was there. We're gonna need a new one of these art pieces from April for the new for the new evolution. Hold on, let me open this. Let me go here. Okay, so this Pokemon, if you were here in the pre-stream, you would have saw it scrolling through. But this guy right here, right? We have two names for this guy. The first one, you see it on screen right now. Ursel, right? However, we weren't completely happy with this name. We also have another name. Incel Lamau. Yeah. At least that was Typo's main concern. Can I do this? Boop. Boop. Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. So I'll just type it like in big letters. So we get the first option, which is this, right? Oops. Right, let me make this smaller and put it somewhere where y'all can see it. It's a good design. It's like Zeraora, but you put all it's like Zeraora, but you took out all the furry bait. Ignore the fact that I just like spilt my letters everywhere. But I also think, okay, we're getting to that typo. The other name is Hybernode. But this just sounds like a thing. It doesn't sound like a Pokemon. It sounds like the name of like a thing you would put in something. Neon Trade Offer. Okay, I give you art. You give me the artist role. Do we have a deal? I don't know, man. All right, so chat. Here's the two working names. I'll throw them up here. We can have more name suggestions as well. Boop, boop. There we go. Of course, you get any CPU again. Okay. Okay, chat. So those are the two names right now. Oh yeah, we got Beardery too. That was the original. Chat. Anybody remember Beardery? I think I talked about Beardery on stream. We can put him on here. Beardery. Worst name. Hey, you made it. Leon, do you have the original Beardery design? I don't, but I can draw it real quick. Okay, something happened to my drawing app. I don't know what. Hold on. Let me, If I do this, hold on. Where is... Hi, Mario. Boop. Ooh, okay. If I do this, what is happening? Boop-a-doo. All right, I need to do, do we Photoshop? Okay, never mind. I need this. Boop. Boop. Hold on. How do I do this? Boop. Boop. Chat, I don't know how to show Photoshop on screen. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I forget how. I forget how to do this. Grizzled. I retrieved the OG design. Well, Grizzap was the OG name for the final Eva. That is true. I completely forgot about that, but that is true. Adobe Photoshop may not be capturable. Let's select the capture method. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh. Hold on. Windows. There we go. Okay, so chat. The original Beardery design looks like this. You ready for this? Ow. He looks like this. Hold on. So we got our battery, right? Whoop. This is the original design for Battery. Hold on, what did you just redeem? I wasn't paying attention. Posture check. Alright, fine. That's what Battery originally looked like. Hi, Yuna! You drew him already and sent it to me? Really? Oh, you did. Well, I drew basically the same thing, so. Boo-dee-bee-boo. Anyway, we decided that this design sucks, so we don't do it anymore. Whoop! And now we have this guy, which I think is so much better. I really like Ursel's unnamed bear thing design. I am quite fond of cylindrical bear. But now he's no longer book smart, he's money smart, makes him more intelligent. Chat, the other day I bought all 10 of the original Mega Man games on my Switch, and I played Mega Man 9, and I got stuck on Plug Man because his stage sucks. I beat Galaxy Man and Jewel Man though. Surprisingly, Jewel Man wasn't as difficult as I remember. I prefer the other bear. Alright, chat. Easter egg that turns the final stage of this guy into the original design that we had for him. Whoop. Plug Man. Chat, who here has played the Mega Man games? They're all peak. I gotta tell you, Mega Man 1 through 10 are all peak. You love Mega Man. That's what I'm saying, Mike. Your girlfriend said her exam went amazingly well. Yippee! Well, typo, I know you've played all of them. Chat, what's your favorite Mega Man game? I like Mega Man 10. I think that's my favorite one. I like a Mega Man 5 and 9 and 10. Mega Man 8's pretty good too. I haven't played through Mega Man 8 all the way, but I do like it for what it is. You know what I mean? Favorite is probably 6 and 11. Can I be honest, chat? I didn't like Mega Man 11 probably as much as I should have. considering it was like a full reboot to the series. Whoop. I don't know. Something about it just didn't click with me. Mega Man X5 is my favorite. Ooh, don't even get me started on the Mega Man X games, dude. I love Mega Man X3. That's my favorite Mega Man X game. I love X3. And the classic is 7 and 8. 7 and 8 are pretty good. I like Mega Man 3 as well. Mega Man 3 is good. Can't wait for the fan game Mega Man X Corrupted to be released in 21-24. Yep. X3. Koishi, is X3 your favorite too? Holy crap. I'm gonna open Kubrick's model so I can remember. Alright, sick. Boop. I think I'm gonna keep his snoot pretty reasonably sized. No, you just like the emote X3. Oh, I didn't even read that as an emote. I read it as the name of the game. Am I a nerd, chat? Boop. Now we add his nose. Boop. Like that. How do I do his nose? I kind of tilt it like that. Okay, that's easy. Take the pivot point of the pivot, and then I move it 2 that way and 2 that way, and then I kind of rotate it down like that. Like 30 degrees. Boom! Mega Man X5 is the best gameplay, story, and soundtrack in my opinion. Love all of them, but X5 is a special place in my heart. Was X5 the one where they, like, changed the graphics all drastically, or am I thinking of X4? I don't remember. X1 is probably my favorite X game. X2's gameplay might be slightly better, but the music is weaker with the songs being shorter overall. X4 was when they changed the graphics. Yeah. I don't particularly care for X2. X1 is just, like, the most standard, like, 2D platformer game you've ever seen in your life, which isn't a bad thing. I think that's actually a good thing. Mega Man is that series with the horrific box art? Yes. The box art on, like, most of the Mega Man games is atrocious. Let's see. How do I want to do the eyes on this guy? Literally no idea. Can somebody give me a quick summary of what Mega Man actually is and what's happening in the games? Only know the character from Smash Bros. So, once upon a time, there was this doctor. His name was Dr. Thomas Light, right? And he was like, you know what? And this isn't like a very like futuristic like society where like robots are just like sort of a commonplace thing. And like having robot companions, well, not, I say companions, your mind goes to a certain place, but like robot like friends and like robots are a very mainstream part of society. And we got Dr. Thomas Light, who really wants to have children, but he is an incel, so he can't have kids or something, I'm not sure. Basically, what he does is he creates 2 children. He creates robot children, basically. And he names one of them Rock and the other one Roll. And they're both humanoid robots, and he really likes music, and that's why they're called Rock and Roll, right? Where Roll is the girl and Rock is the guy, and he basically kind of just, he goes, okay, and he treats them like they're his children, and he knows, or actually, no, this isn't true, his first ever creation, his name was Blues, okay? Blues is a robot, like, way in the past before Rock and Roll, right? And his name was Blues, and he was like, wow, I created the first ever robot, or like modern like AI, like fully intelligent robot, and he was like super proud, and he was like super sentimental over it. But he created it to be like a war robot with like to help out in like as like a military force, right? Yeah, and I bet you're gonna get a bunch of facts wrong because you're using the Archie comics as canon. Okay, but like it's roughly the same thing. Basically, what ended up happening is, Blues was forced to do all this stuff or whatever. Or no, Blues had like a nuclear reactor power source, right? Like his power source inside of his body was like a nuclear core, which is gonna die eventually, and he had to get it replaced. Except, like Blues didn't want to get it replaced or something, so he ran away and kind of just like died. Like unbeknownst to everybody, he just like ran away. Or no, okay, never mind. He didn't have a nuclear core. He had an imperfect core that he didn't want to get replaced because it was like his like soul or whatever. And like Chad, I don't remember what happens. But basically all you need to know is Blues ran away and his core died and he was never seen again. And after that, Light was like, I'm never making a war robot again or something. He's like, I'm done with that life. It's not gonna happen ever again. Because it's cruel and whatever, you know. But then after that, a few years later, he's like, I'm going to create robots. Like, I missed having Blues around the house, just like as like a person to like be like my like basically housemate. So he was like, he was basically just like, okay, I'm going to make new robots, but this time they're going to be like my children. And I'm not going to build them for like military purposes. They're just going to be my children. And we're gonna live a happy life together. So he invented rock and roll, and they were like his kids. And then in the meantime, he was creating other, he created like other robots, such as like other robots for purposes other than like military stuff. Basically robots that were supposed to be like help in construction jobs or as like surveyor robots for like, for example, he made Iceman to be like a surveyor for the South Pole. He made Cutman to help with like gathering lumber. He made Bombman. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm locked in right now. I'll read chat, though. Tell us about cyber elves. I don't know what cyber elves are. I think this is a Ricky Morty episode. Yes. I'm dying from the lack of inaccurate lore. Too bad. Neon, what's your favorite flag? I don't know. Like a country flag? Revolution! But basically, what ended up happening is Dr. Light, right? He had this old colleague. His name was what? Like Albert Wiley? Dr. Albert, or it was either Albert or Alfred. I don't remember. I'm the new robot master, LARP man. And Dr. Wiley was jealous that Dr. Light was so successful. So what he did is he stole all of Dr. Light's creations. He stole Cutman, he stole Bombman, he stole Iceman, he stole Fireman, he stole Gutsman, he stole Elecman, and he stole I don't remember the last one. There's 6 of them though. And he made them all evil, and they started like destroying things, and everyone was like, oh no, what are we gonna do to stop? And Dr. Light's like, I really don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to make a war robot to stop these, even though I really don't want to. So what he did is he took Rock and he added modifications to Rock so that Rock could fight. He gave him like armor and like a weapon, like a blaster and whatnot, and he was like, alright, I now dub the Mega Man. And that's how the name Mega Man was born. He's actually Rock. But Mega Man is just rock, but like with armor and stuff. And Mega Man has the special ability that if he ever like if Mega Man ever like defeats another robot master, which the robot masters are just like the term used for these like cut man, all these men, right? If he ever defeats a robot master, he can like gain their ability, right? So that's why Mega Man has so many things. What's my opinion on the Emperor of Mankind? I think as long as he's nice, I don't feel like there's too much wrong with him. Also, these proportions are way off. I think his body needs to be bigger. Maybe? I don't know. I don't like his proportions right now. Like, look at this. This is gross. But basically, every Mega Man game is just Dr. Wily creates 8 more robot masters that are evil, and then Mega Man goes in and like defeats them all. Except sometimes it's like weird. Like in Mega Man 4, he steals the robot masters from some guy named Dr. Cossack, and like blames him for it. And then everybody thinks Dr. Cossack is evil, even though he's not. It's just Dr. Wily taking over his things. And then there's like in Mega Man 6, there's like a World's Strongest Robot tournament where like they create a bunch of like basically robot. Oh, he blackmailed Dr. Cossack. Okay, whatever. Close enough. But in Mega Man 6, there was like a World's Strongest Robot competition where all of the world's like strongest fighting robots came together, and Dr. Wily stole them under the guise of Mr. X so that people wouldn't know it was him, except it was pretty obvious that it was him. Whoop. But you know, get it right, SMH my head. I'm sorry. Jesus. And then in Mega Man 9, Dr. Light had made 8 more robot masters to like help with things, but then Wily stole them and then blamed Dr. Light, and then Dr. Light went to prison, which makes no like story, like no sense in terms of the story, because this has already happened once before, and people know that Dr. Light is like a good guy. So, like, they know he wouldn't do something like that, and it's like, well, why did he do it? And everybody's like, oh no, Dr. Light made evil. Neon Cola or Pepsi? I like Pepsi products better. XDX, my brain shut off a while ago. Somebody asked about the Mega Man lore, so I had to lore drop, okay? It's not my fault, it's just how the world turns. Chat, I don't like his like proportions. I don't know how to like, you know what I mean? I don't like them. Neon Monster Energy or Red Bull? I don't drink caffeine. So neither. Like this. Like that, maybe? Who threw that, by the way? There we go. The Dew. I do like Mountain Dew. Except I can't drink it unless it's 0 sugar, because I'm allergic to corn syrup. Caffeine or hand sanitizer? Hand sanitizer, 100%. Dude, in high school, I knew a guy who would, like, put hand sanitizer on his nachos and then eat them. Why does he have a wide hip to torso ratio? Because he's got a fat stomach, okay? I don't know. I feel like he should be wider as well. Like that. Like that. Like that. No, wait. I don't even know. Rub his belly. Rub his belly. Alright, I'm just gonna retry this because I'm not happy with this. Also, I'm not happy with this. I feel like you should be much more bulky. Like that. Like that. Is he also gonna have an Archelodon core shiny also? Probably. Give it a gun to defend itself. You're so right. Holy crap. How did I not think about that? Just copy the model from Kubrick and alter it. That would be lame though. Whoop. I gotta give him his ears as well. His ears are much wider than Kubrick. Boop, 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 boop. Like this, and then I'm gonna center the pivot on both. And then I'm gonna rotate it 20 degrees. Whoop. Whoop. Like this, I think? No. Maybe like this. Okay, I actually don't like that at all. Whoop. What if we rotated a little more? 30 degrees. 30 degrees. These are not centered. What is happening here? Chat, is this centered? I can't tell. They absolutely are not. There they go. Now they are. Right? No? I don't know what I'm doing! Ah. Boop. Boop. 30 degrees. Neon, do you know where Cosmog spawns? No, I don't. You know, I already said the Kubrick line loses their claws as long-range tasers because they look like electrical plugs. Well, I'll try and remember that for this guy. Boo-da-boo, boo-da-boo. Whoop. Kind of like that. Neon, can you see how my FNAF starters look like? I did see 2 of them, I think. Hold on. They look very much like the FNAF characters, I'll say that. I like Bonnie's. Bonnier. That one's my favorite. Cosmic, you need to collect Stardust or something? I don't know what you're talking about. How did I do this so well the first time? Boop. Boop. What if I do this? Oh wait, hold on. Ah! Like that, like that, like this. And then for this, whoop. I just make him have really like wide legs, I guess. I don't know. Like that. And then like that. Oh, but further forward. Like that. And then, like this. Chat, I'm struggling today. Can you tell? Boop. Boop. I'll be right back. We're gonna take meds. Fair enough. Whoop. Like this. And then like this. And then like this. Something like that. Wait, what did Koichi say? Hold on. Send sympathy chat. Yeah, everybody be like, oh no, I'm so sad for you, Koichi. That must suck. I'm so... Ooh. If you want to talk about it, like, we're here for you, Koichi. Okay, maybe not like that. Neon, opinion on Karl Marx. I read Brave New World one time. Karl Marx. He's like a communist or something, right? I don't know. I kind of get it. Am I allowed to say that? Whoop. It is sad considering I paid the bills with it. It is sad. You know what? Neon, you've ruined it. What did I ruin, huh? His legs need to be stubbier. That's the issue. They need to be thinner and they need to be stubbier. But not that thin, because that looks weird. They're also offset, I think. Maybe. Something about them is. No, they're not. What? I'm so confused, chat. Why is it like this? Boop, boop, boop. Hydrate time. Also, good night, Rachel. Have a good nap. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. What if I just do the same thing I did for Kubrick, where I just make his... Actually, I'm literally doing that right now. What am I talking about? Okay, cool. I'm gonna move his entire body down a little bit. Whoop. Said he is on the ground. And then I need to make his arms. Boop, 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 boop. Whoop. Like that. And I think for his arms, I'm going to... I think I am going to make the arms a little bigger on the ends. Doot, 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 doot. Like that. And like that. I think I am going to do that for the arms. Now that Rachel's gone, let's eat pineapple, shrimps on chocolate on pizza. Shrimps, it's pineapple, shrimps, and chocolate on pizza. Chat, do you guys know that one Matt Rose video where he put, what did he put? He put, like, Reese's cups on pizza or something. Matt Rose's peak. Good. Boop. And then I can do this. And then this. Whoop. There we go. Welcome back. Neon, I have an idea. What's your idea, Typo? What is it? Tell me. Then I'm gonna angle these all down. I don't know if they learn kick moves, but if they do, the cover line should have a special animation where they slide like a Mega Man. I mean, they probably get kick moves. Like that. Hold on. Ooh, wait a minute. Idea. What if I make his arms merely flatter or like wider? Boop. Like that. And yet, is my style good for Fakemon making? I think any style is good for Fakemon making. I don't think you need one specific way of making things to make anything. Chat, here's a lesson for all y'all. Don't gatekeep yourself. It's the stupidest thing you can do. Just because you think you're not good at something does not make you not good at it. It just means you have hold on, let me word this. Neon, I always keep. Too bad you're not allowed to here. I'm evil. I'm sure you are, Typo. Whoop. Like that. Not good enough at shading on 3D models, though. No, that's called gatekeeping yourself. You should stop doing that. And just do the thing. It doesn't matter how good you are at it. If you keep doing it, you'll get better at it. That goes for everything. But gatekeeping myself is half the fun. No, chat, stop it. That thing you've been putting off because you feel like it's gonna be bad, go do it right now. Even if you think you're gonna suck at it, go do it. And if you get discouraged, that's like understandable. But like, don't let the discouragement stop you, because you're just gonna keep doing it and you're gonna improve. Stop. This does not go for ribboys, by the way. You actually get worse at throwing ribboys the more you throw ribboys, so don't do that. Neon, did you like the pig patch model I did and add to the stickers of your server? I didn't even see that. Hold on. Let me just... Oh. Cool. I'm glad we have that. But what if it looks bad? That's the point. It's going to. And that's fine, chat. Earthspark, Hyperzap, Snoozle, Volpetti, Bearkit, Cubsy, Barrent, Hyperwalk, Ursult, Urshock. Kubrick evolves into... I like Barrent. Also gonna do this. Lower these down a little bit so that they're more in the claw. I think this is the thing that I'm worst at personally, is humanoid Pokemon. I don't know, something about them just like gets me. Neon, look at chat. Your low poly. Hold on. Oh. Neon, you made Turovus. Okay, Turovus is a fluke. We all know this. We got emotes too. Iceberger. You know what? Valid. You see my art is nothing to write home about. Just do it. Break down pieces you like into effects you want to replicate. Yeah, what Koichi said. I can't really translate that for you, but yeah. Whoop. Now what you do is you take this, you go 4.51, you rotate it from the middle. Rotate, wait, hold on. Stop. Koichi, didn't you draw that crazy art on art? Also ads, sorry chat, I will wait for ads. I'm waiting for ads, chat, sorry. Burger time. I saw some artists use colored line art and it looked really nice, so I tried it and I think it made my art look better. Colored line art is a good idea. I know that much. I like colored line art. It adds flavor. Chat, while ads are playing, I'm going to just chill here and be like, hey guys, how are you guys doing? You can't even hear me. Type XDX once you get back. Whoop. I don't get ads for a month now. XDX. Oh yeah, cause you have wait, no, Mike does. Yulia has VIP. Wait, did you do the funny thing, Mike? Oh, is it because the artist role you don't get ads? 3-minute ads still, by the way. Chat, where I think because I gift a sub. Oh, did you gift a sub? When was this? I'm sure I acknowledged it when it happened, but when did this happen? I mean, I would scroll through the activity feed, but it's all just you throwing ribboys at me. Last stream, I think. Fair enough. You did, don't worry. That's good. I would feel really bad if I didn't. Chat, let me know when the ads are back. Are done. Let me know when the ads are done, chat. I'm getting impatient. Oh, ad break is finishing. Hey, chat, is everybody back? Type XDX if you're back from ads. Type XDX if you're back from ads. XDX. Books, never put yourself down. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I was seeing this. Chat, don't negative self-talk yourself. I will literally time you out. Don't do that to yourself. You're not gonna get anywhere with that, and it's frankly frustrating to see people do that about themselves. So I will literally, new rule, no negative self-talk in my chat, or I will literally time you out. The easy solution. I'm selfish, I would never do that. Whoop. Now I'm gonna do this really quick. Like that. Like this. And then I'm going to 0.01. No, I don't like that at all. Spread love, not rabies. Exactly. It's late and depressed, let me read. No. See, that's more like it, Staffy. I've learned over time to not negative self-talk because it makes people think you're simply fishing for pity or compliments. True! Chat, everybody spam the true gif in the Discord right now. I'm like God's best human he ever made. Let's go! Yeah, everybody type true. Everybody respond to Typo's most recent message and say true. Because that is so real. Truth nuke. If you negative self-talk, you're attention fishing. Typo says the things we're all too afraid to say, and I'm honestly here for it. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And just like that, we have a tail. There we go. Goofy, I'll move it up a little bit. The goofy tail. There we go. Chat poll, does Yuna have rabies? Hold on. Koishi, you're mod. You can make that poll right now. Do it. Brow, 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 brow. Brow, brow, brow. Hold on, where did this leg go? Am I stupid? Whoop. Like that, like that, like... No. Boo 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 boo. Boop. And like that, maybe? No, like that. Like that, like that. There we go. Very sus looking tail. It's his tail. What do you mean? Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Dang, you can't make polls on phone. No! I can't see polls on chat though. Hold on. The art below is so cute. Hello, Hex. Welcome in. Neither of the arts next to me were drawn by me, actually. These are by chatters. The one on the left was by Koishi, this one, and then this one was by April right here. Hi, how are you? Neon, make the pull? Okay, fine, I'll make the pull. Boop. Oops, I have caps lock on. Here we go. We got a pull in chat now. You don't know how to make pulls? You do /pull in chat. You type /pull. Drinking water. Currently playing on me and my friend's private server, and after finding your YouTube channel, I added your data pack to our world. Really? Wow. Wait, that's always so sick to see. I'm glad you thought it was neat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's also really cool. Anyway, what was I doing? I don't remember. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay. How long are this thing's arms? I should probably group this stuff. Boop. Group elements, left arm. You spawn in a biome with Raptor. Dude, chat, in the follower server, I'm currently trying to level up a Raptor right now because I need the TM for Hyper Voice, and it's like the only thing I have that learns Hyper Voice. Left hand. What level does Raptor get Flash Cannon? Chat, can Raptor well, can Raptor learn Flash Cannon through TM? Somebody fact check me on this. I feel like the answer is yes, but I could be wrong. Right there. I will check. Because I have the wiki for this, but I think only Typo has access to it right now. Okay, that is not where it should be. Whoop. Right there. Right? So he can raise his arm about that high. Boo-dee-biddy-biddy-boo. Ba-doo. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did you know that wild Meloettas don't have any moves? What do you mean? Do they just like instantly struggle to death? Whoop. Boo-doo, biddy-biddy-boo, boo. Okay, left hand, you need... Hold on. 10, 15, 0. 10. 15, 0. What? Oh, it's negative 10. Oops. Negative 10. Yeah, they're horrible to catch. Oh no. 0.02. Whoop. I should do that, and I should do this. Like that. So that way, I can now... Oops. Okay, these arms are too long, I think. Pivot point there. I have to evolve one. Base new poll. By the way, what won the poll? Should Raptor get Flash Cannon? Hold on, what did the Unipoll come out to? I wasn't even paying attention. Should Raptor get Flash Cannon? You can see who won. Where? I guess manage polls. Oh, view results. Yeah, everybody said yes. Oh wait, no, hold on. Poll ended. What the H? I can see the new one, but not the old one. Am I stupid? The Unipoll was rigged. I don't have repeats. I don't know how to view it. I'm stupid. I'm a big dumb idiot, so. Let's see here. I want to do this. What does this look like? 0.05. There we go. Ooh, but not the fingies though. Hold on. 0. I need this to be. Ow! Yeah, did you just negative self-talk? No. No. It was humor. It was self-deprecating humor, and which is funny, and therefore it's allowed. Timing out Neon. No! What if I only allow this kind of rotation for his arms? I think that would work better, because like in real life he does not learn Flash Cannon. Aw, man. Okay, I think this kind of hand works. I do enjoy this, that kind of format. Alright, so how do I do this again? This needs to be 0.05. This needs to be 6, 4, and 4. That is 6, 4, and 4. 7, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. This needs to be like that. You all need to be... Boop! Ay. You all need to be, right hand. And then you can be right arm, and then you can go into here like this, and then pivot point -5, 14.5. Wait, what? That's not right at all. Yes, it is. What am I stupid? This can be +5, 14.5. So now he can turn his arm like that. Does Jakutet evolve? No, he doesn't. He's single stage. And then left hand, 9.5, 13, 9.5, and 13. Boom. Wait, that's not right at all. Something about this is wrong. Oh, I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. And then this can go this way, and then... Why is that 10? Hello? 9.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. Whoop. This needs to be a little further this way. There we go. BRB, gotta keep my streams. Wait, gotta keep my stream streak up from a streamer. Fair enough. Chat, I'm so bad at keeping stream streaks. I'm so bad at it. It's not even funny. Like, my schedule is so inconsistent. My stream streak never hits, like, above 2 for anybody, and it's so sad. Although, Hex, as a follow-up to your question of whether Jakutet evolves, he doesn't, but that's why I'm making this Evo line, so it is an electric type, like mammal Pokemon that evolves. Outstanding, 100% of people voted to make Yuna go to the vet. Lurking, bet. You're above a 54 stream streak for a friend stream? See, I watch Kato and I watch Yuna, and that's about it. Because I don't really watch, like, actual live stream. I usually watch, like, VOD highlights. But, like, my schedule sucks, so I can never keep, like, a good stream streak. Like, I try my best, but my best is not enough. And I'm kind of just like, oh well about it at this point, because I'm like, I know I'm never going to be able to. And it's sad and all, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, and the Dex really needs more physical electric attackers. Well, guess what? We're making that right now, Koichi. Today's your lucky day. Let's see here. For the eyes, I kind of want the eyes to be a little bit bigger. Like, okay, this is not centered. Like that, like that. Boop, and then 12.5, 12, no, they should be more like 7. Oh boy, physical electric types. That's like 90% of them in Neon's decks. No, Jakutet's not physical, he's mixed, and Malavox is a special attacker overwhelmingly. Wow, so breathtaking. Yippee! Also, this thing is literally Furnace, by the way. And I am going to make him a little smaller in game, I think. Let's see. I also want to give him thumbs. I think that's something I want to do. We can groupie and then... No, not groupie. We can dupe. Bip, dip, bip, bip. Good night, Michael. Good night, Mike. I hope you have a good sleep, okay? And thanks for tuning in. Whoop. Bip, 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 bip. And then I move it by 0.25 like that, and then I center the pivot point like this. Whoop, whoop. Rotate it 7.5, and then do the same over here. Like that. Sleep tight. Don't let the human-sized pelican spiders bite. Tee! Yeah, you would tee-hee to that, Koishi. You freak. I don't know why I said that. Whoop. This can be left leg. Left. Yes. Thank you. Whoop. Left foot. Pivot point for this can be -3. Nope, it needs to be a little further this way. Like right there. And then a little forward. Whoop. Now a little further down, I think. Like there. Yeah. What if I do? I don't know. Man. Right leg. I also need to put the pivot for left foot. You know what? That's probably a good idea. Pivot point. Right there. Stop it. Ooh, I don't know about that one. I'm probably going to make it bend in the front. Right there. Whoop. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, ba, boo, ba, diddle-doo, doo. I don't know about that either. Whoop. What if I do this? This is my new idea. And then, so now he can I please, okay. Boop. Okay, that should work better. I think, maybe, I don't know. 0, and then, okay, now I gotta make right leg. This can be 3.5 and 7, like that. Why is that so not right? Why is that so incorrect? Left leg, negative 3.57. Why is that the pivot point? Hello? Oh, I guess that is right. Okay, never mind. I'm just stupid. And then this can be right foot, like that. Okay. Which needs to be negative 3.55. And 5. No, positive 3.5. Ah! Humanoids are hard. That's what I'm saying. They suck. Oops. Okay, why is that where it rotates from? Hello? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's because of that. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And then this can be, hold on. This can be not duplicated. It can be grouped into torso. And then this all can be, whoop. This can be head, right? Head goes into torso. And then arm and arm go into torso as well. Left arm, right arm. What is this? Tail. Boop. Tail. You need to deal with 75 Fakemon. I only got 3 out of them, and I'm starting the Faz decks from FNAF 1 to 6. See, that's where you take your time, because look at me. I've been working on this for how long, and this is only Pokemon number 43 out of however many. It's a good idea to not rush yourself. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm going to texture roughly what this looks like, and then we can go from there, I think. Because I'm not entirely sure how I want to do like his like shoulder spikes and whatnot. So we'll figure that out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna quickly create a texture. I'm just gonna keep the name Ursel for now. Although I did like some of the names that Mike came up with. Element. These are yellow. These are yellow. The rest of him is this color. And then I need this white. I do like this model, though. This model is coming along nicely. Oh, he gets a blue nose, too. I didn't even notice. And he gets, like, his stummy. Worst scan ever. What, was it just me doing nothing? Whoop. We get the Ursaring tummy circle. Based. Boop. Like this, and then we take this color. Right? Because he's got to have that detail. And then for the eyes, I definitely want to do something cool with the eyes. Question is what? Is this... Now he looks cross-eyed. Whoop. I could also do this. Boop. This kind of looks nice, a little bit. And then we make it a little darker. Not that dark, though. Right? And then we take some of the blues from Kubrick. Boo. I don't know what I'm doing. Neon, it begins. It ends. What? What begins? What ends? What? What are we talking about? Hello? Whoop. Like this. And then like this. First there was the wood farm, then the iron, then the last one built was the apricot farm, now the gold one. I have a gold farm on the server, chat. Can I tell you about this? I have a gold farm on the server, but it sucks. It's so bad. It's so inefficient. Whoop. We can do like that. And like this. I kind of dig that. You're making a massive gold farm the old-fashioned way. Oh. Good luck with that. What if I do this? I kind of like that. Whoop. Like this. And like that. There we go. Right? This guy kind of gives like superhero a little bit, does he not? He gives kind of superhero vibes. I forgot how to join the Minecraft server. Okay, Staffy, so basically what you gotta do is you gotta open Minecraft, you gotta open your mod rinth launcher or your prism launcher, it doesn't matter which, it can be either or, and then you gotta open it and you gotta install the mod pack, and then after you install the mod pack, you gotta go ahead and you gotta chat, what do you do after that? I don't remember. You gotta download all the resource packs and whatnot, and then once you got all the resource packs, you go open the game, and then the server IP is in the pinned messages of the Microwave Meats channel, and then you'll be able to join, and then whatever. You know? Something like that. I also gotta save the... Whoop! I gotta go to 2.5. I gotta make a textures folder for this guy. Whoop. I always... Oh my lord. Whenever I try to spell Ursel, I spell it Usrel. Is this Undertale brain rot? Dip-a-dip-a-dip-a-dip-boo-boo. Whoop. Like that, like that. Yeah, just go with Earthspark for now. Earthspark is cool, I think. I like that one. We can change it to Earthspark. I don't mind that. Ooh, you know what I do mind, though? The fact that his ears go through his freaking body. This can be 9... Wait, no, 23.5. There we go. 23 point me. Boop. It can just do that. That's fine. I don't know, chat. This is tough. As in, like, the tough to make, not tough as in this goes hard. Although I do like that pattern that I just made. Whoop. And then, like this. This is gonna take forever to texture, by the way, so strap in. Boop. And then, boop. Tough and not tough, exactly. Neon, I'm robbing you of any name tags. No, you're not. I need name tags just as much as the next guy. Whoop. Alright, like this. Like this, like this, like this. Boop, 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 ba-doo, diddle-doo. Ooh, wait, this is sick. It looks like a bear snoot now. I have nothing on the server. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Whoop, whoop. Like that, like that. The server is filled with dirty crooks. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. I also need this darker brown. Whoop. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then like this. Hold on. And then like this. And then like this. Whoop. Boop, boop, boop. And then like this. It's for a great cause. A public gold farm would go incredibly hard, Crimson. You're not wrong about that. Whoop. Ooh, I kind of dig this, actually. Although I do have to make the nose a little darker. Where is his nose? Whoop. Like this. Like this. And then like this. And then like this. Right. Il Mango style gold farm, mind you. One time I made my own gold farm. It wasn't like anybody's design. I made like a completely unique gold farm design and it worked really well. Because turns out gold farms are pretty easy to make. Well, I say easy to make. They're easy to design. They're not easy to build. Whoop. 7.01. I'm gonna do this actually. Let's center this in the middle. Like that, like this. Pivot point. Whoop. Whoop. I informed that streamer about Hoppus. What? Is that farm is on your storage system? The farm that I built on top of my storage system is my gold farm, yes, but it mostly produces quartz. Like, I have 2,000 quartz because of it. Whoop. Oops, don't duplicate. Mouth closed. There we go. You know what hoppus are? No, I don't. Gregory, have you ever heard of one? Can I have 2,000 quartz? Koishi, what do you need 2,000 quartz for? I mean, like, I'm not opposed to it, because I don't, like, need 2,000 quartz, but, like, what do you need 2,000 quartz for? Jesus. Also, I just remembered I have another yellow shade. Bam, 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 ba-down. So I can do that. Here we go. Chat, what do you think about this? A friend of yours made a plane with aeronautics that flies really, really fast, and I want to test it on the server. They made it from quartz. Oh. Boop. I don't like that very much. I think I like this bit. No. What if I do this? Whoop. No, I like the original eyes the best. Ooh, but like, what if it was like this? Boop, 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 nope, boop, boop. And then this color. And then this color here. Like this. Okay, this I'm more into, actually. I like that a lot better. Neon, you're a bozo. What? I think hypothetically aeronautic planes could be a lot faster to ride Pokemon, but they're a little goofy and not as convenient. You made Bob and I learn Double Edge and at level 40 instead of high horsepower like on the wiki. Did I really? Oops. Let me fix that real quick. Species, custom. Bovenile. High horsepower. And then let me bring up Cathalos too, just to make sure. High horsepower. There we go. Whenever I update the pack next, it'll be next. Can I time out type out? Can I time out Typo for being a hater? No. Reset the server right now, bro. You want me to reset the server right now? Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. It's gonna be a little more complicated if you want me to do that. Give me 1 second. Files. I gotta change it in here too. I gotta go to data. Nope, data packs. This one. Can I open it? I don't know if I can. Hold on. Hold on. Boop. You just do that. And then we come here and I say, okay. Okay, and then we come here, I say upload file, I say this. Boop. And then I remove this one. Boop, boop. Bovenile gets 0 coverage moves. Rock doesn't count, sorry. What do you mean? Sure he does. He gets Grass Knot, probably. Alright, chat. I'm resetting the server. I fixed Bovenile. I don't know why. Bovenile just feels like he'd get Grass Knot. I don't even care if he's like a grass type or whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop, whoop. And I'm gonna do this over here, like that, and like that, and like that. And then like this. Boop. That looks better, I think. I do like this a whole lot more than I like what he looked like before. And if I do that, he looks stupid. Okay, cool. Let's see. My bad, he gets Ice Spinner. Yeah, he does get Ice Spinner. Then I can do this. Nope, I said I can do this. No, I said I can do this. Boop, boop. There we go. Boop. And then I just gotta add Scruff to him. Boop. Boom, 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 boom. Neon, you messed up. What did I mess up? Bovenile no longer exists. What? Hold on. What did I mess up? High horsepower. What did I mess up? Hello? You misspell the word probably? Nuh-uh. 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 Dip, 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 dip. I'm not gonna screen share you, dude. So wait until my starters release. We have Flying Cinderace and Water Skeletors and Cybertops, but bigger. Good. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. Gosh dang it. Chat, ignore what I'm doing. I'm on a different screen right now. Hold on. Actually, I can show what I'm doing right now. Hold on. All my starters will be Dark Fairy and Steel. Like, get this out of here. I've gotta extract this. I said I'm gonna extract this, and then I've gotta, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta go species and custom, and then I go Bovenile, and then I go over here and I say, okay, you're gonna be a high horsepower. Okay, high horsepower, right there. Okay, and then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna say, okay, well, we're gonna go to Cathalos as well. Where's Cathalo? We're gonna say high horsepower. Okay, and then boom, and then boom, and then and boom, right? And then we come down here and we're just like, okay, that works now, right? And then I need to find the Onsfig Dex Dev Edition. Where is that? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? It's right here. And then I gotta send to a, I gotta compress to a zip file and say Dev Edition, and then I gotta go here, and then I gotta go here, and then I gotta there, and then I gotta go to Modrant, that's Prism Launcher, and then I gotta go here, and then I turn this off, and I remove that, and I go there, and then I go add file, upload file, okay, and then we gotta find Neon's Fake Dex, everyone's good night to Rabies Girl. Good night, Yuna. Good night. Hope you have a good sleep, and then you restart the server, and then. Excuse me. And it should work. And it should work. And it should work. It works, right, chat? It works. It works. And you can't tell me it doesn't work. Anyway, we're back here. And like that. Now the entire pack is gone. Let's go, chat. I told you I knew what I was doing. Boom, boom. This looks alright, I think. I might make this dark brown a little bit brighter, though. Colors. Like that, and then I can actually use the darker brown for places that are like down here. Okay, maybe it needs to be a little brighter than that as well. Maybe like that bright. Ooh, okay, I like that a whole lot better. Wait, that looks nice. The world is saved. Okay. I'm assuming that means it works now. So, good. Wow, I accidentally made that look really good without even trying. Look at that. Okay, now we gotta do the same thing to the other side. Whoop. And by that, I mean I'm going to copy and paste it because I'm lazy. Whoop. Right there. Ta-da! And then like that, and then like that, and then a bit, and then a bit. Whoop. I take this, and I go, and then I go, like that, and then I go, like that, and then I kind of just do something like that, and then boop, 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 boop. To the back, I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. Okay, I don't like that pattern actually. Hold on, we're gonna make it a little more sha 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 sha. You know what I mean? Boop, boop. Like that, and then like that, and then like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Whoop. All three of those have to be like that. And then like that, and like that. And then like this. And then I'm just gonna add a third one of these right here, because who cares? Boop. Like this. There we go. And that just kind of works now. Okay, cool. And now for the back, we just gotta do something like this, and then like that, and then like that, and then 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 like that, and then we copy it to the other side like that. Boop, boop, and then boop, 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 like that, and then we go up to the top, and we copy around like that, and then we go woo. And then we kind of just like, we kind of just like place pixels around until it looks good, you know what I mean? Hi Rafi, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing some texturing right now. Whoop, whoop. This, we're gonna do something like that as well. Whoop, whoop. And then like that, and then like that, and like that. And then like this. Boop, boop. I also feel like this should be a little more saturated. I'm looking at it, I'm like, this needs some saturation in its life. Oops, I didn't mean to erase. I meant to do this. Maybe a little less. There we go. You've been on vacation these couple of days? I tried to work my own data pack, but the code scared me. Valid. You know, it happens to the best of us. I don't blame you. Boop, boop. That looks about good, I think. We can do that. We can do, like, this here. We can do, like, something like that. That works. I don't mind that at all. Look at that. And then up here, we can have the ears be like this. God, the colors are so close together with the yellows and whatnot. Whoop. Like that, like this, like this, like this, and like that, and like that, and like that. And then I take this color, and then I make it here. Probably gonna try again tomorrow. I got to go, chat. Have fun to stream, everyman. Bye, Koishi. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thanks for tuning in, as per usual. Have a good night. Alright, that's gonna be hard to replicate on the other side, but we'll try. I got hurt in vacation, so now I walk with 1 foot. Uh-oh. How'd that happen? Wait, how did you do that? How'd you manage that? What happened? Also, ads. I'll wait for ads. Hold on. Rocks on the beach. Ooh. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ugh. I can feel that just by you saying that. I can feel what that's like, and I don't like it. Anyways, chat, ads. So I'm gonna be waiting here for a little bit. So enjoy me doing nothing. Too many ads. It's fine. I'm gonna open a Pokemon card pack while I wait, because I got nothing better to do. Chat, can you guys hear it? Hold on. Exclusive for YouTube and subscribers only. We're gonna open a pack of Pokemon in TCG Pocket. You guys hear this? We gotta open a pack right now. Of the Paradox Drive variety. While ads you're playing. Did we get anything good? Nope, we got a Palmont. That's it. Oh well. I got nothing even new, dude. That's so sad. Anyway, I get my daily quests done, so that's good. Chat, who here has played TCG Pocket recently? And tell me, is there any way to make Terrapagos EX good? Because I've tried, and it's not very successful. It's not successful at all. Like, I tried... I looked up a set. Apparently using baby Pokemon is better than using the Sableye card, so I used baby Pokemon, and it's like, it just doesn't work. And it's sad, because it's such a fun concept. Like, I like the idea of just having, like, 50 different energy types in your deck, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It's so sad. I don't know what you said about my messages. That's valid. I said, it was something to the effect of, ooh, I can feel what that would have felt like, and it sucks, and I hate it. And you have my sympathy. Anyway, type XDX if you're back from ads, chat. I know it's about that time. Whoop. Ba 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 da bo. Boo boo doo diddle doo. XDX. Whoop. Alright, there's the ears done pretty much. The ad break is finishing it now. Whoop. Boop boop boop. Alright, time to make the bottom of his head. This is gonna be annoying. Let me remove the arm. Boop, 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 boop. If I have a problem with the code, can I ask for help in the Discord? It depends on which Discord you mean. I'm sure more people would know if you asked the Cobblemon Discord rather than my own, but you can ask my own Discord and for like if you want. If the main Cobblemon Discord is too scary, which I understand for some people that can be scary, you can ask around in my Discord, although I would say that people are more likely to know what they're talking about in the actual, like, official Discord. You prefer mine. Fair enough. You can ask around in, like, the fun projects chat, I guess. I don't mind that at all. Whoop. I'm gonna paint you like this, and then you like this. And then you're not really gonna see the bottom of his head very often, so I'm gonna do some fun stuff down here. Whoop. Whoop. Like this, and then like this, and then like this. Whoop. That doesn't work. Like that, and then like that, and then like this. Hold on. Like that, and like that, and then like that. And then like that, and then like that. And then like that, and then like that, and like that. And then like this. And then like this, and then like this, and then like this. That's a face. Whoop. Bip 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 doo. Bip 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 doo. Bro Chacho is doing random textures. Pretty much. But like that's how I do textures most of the time. I just place down like random pixels until I'm like, that looks good. Oh lord. Anyway, there's that. Yeah, me too. Hey, what can I say? It's the best way to do it. Also, this needs to go into right hand. Boop. Like that. Alright, time to texture the body. You got an idea for a water starter? Want to hear it? Of course, of course. Let's hear it. I will be the judge of that. Left leg, right leg. You can all go, the head can go too. I need body. Whoop. A water starter water buffalo. Like Caffalo. That's a good idea. I like Caffalo. So I think your idea is cool because it reminds me of Caffalo. Whoop. Like this. Yeah, I know what a water buffalo is. I made a Pokemon based on one. Well, actually, technically, it's not. Well, Typo made it, but like, I modeled a Pokemon based on a water buffalo. They're fun. Boo boo. I'm gonna do something like that, maybe, and then we can do like, whoop, whoop, whoop. But it will look like the Fire Ox. But I thought you said you didn't like the Fire Ox, or did you come around to it? Because if you came around to it, that's pretty cool. Whoop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, like that, like that. And then like that. And then like that. Like that, like that. In the front, probably gonna, you hate it and love it, probably gonna rework it. Honestly, that's the case for a lot of my mons too. I'm like, this sucks, but it's so good, but it sucks. And then I could use this darker color for down here, like this. Whoop. Like that. And then I could probably be bright up here a little bit, but then at the bottom it's going to be darker. Bidabidoo, bidabidoo, boo, 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 bidabidoo, bidabidoo. Like this. And then it'll be like this, because this is where his head connects to his body. Bidoo-boo-boo, bidoo-boo-boo-boo-bidoo-doo. Right? And then like this. You want to make your starters feel like they live in your region? My region is Alola, but 4 islands with 4 different biomes and a lot of water. Dude, I can't wait for Winds and Waves to come out. Can I be honest? It looks like such a graphical improvement, and I'm excited for that, and I don't care what other people say. I'm hype. I am the prime example of Nintendo's like target audience, and you can tell because it's just like I will get hyped for any Pokemon game. I don't care what it is. Whoop. There's a taiga biome, savanna. Interesting. Interesting. Boop, 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 boop. Copy this, bring it over here. Whoop. Like that. Ice Forest and Ice Mountains. Nice. So it's like cold Alola. And then way too warm Alola. And a poison island with many caves. Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds neat. I do like the idea of has Pokemon ever done that where it's like a toxic environment thing? I don't feel like they have. Have they? It's called Splikea. You know what I realized? If we were to make a Pokemon region of my decks, it doesn't even have a name. It's just like my deck's region, hypothetical region, does not have a name. My region needs a name, probably. Boop. It would be called the Neon region. I don't know, that feels a little too on the nose. Who am I talking to? That's right, me. I'm crazy. Because there are a lot of split evolutions in farm. Ah, as much as I'm interesting to see Winds and Waves, I don't trust how good the trailer made it work. That's reasonable. I mean, everybody remembers, actually, nobody remember. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Can I be real? I don't know what I'm talking about. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Like that. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Something like that. I can't find the Chuds to toddle on the server. He's not even rare. Does an 11th gen i3 outperform a 7th gen i7? I don't know. The fire starter becomes rock, ground, or ice because it's mountains. Ah, the grass one becomes fighting, fairy, or psychic. That's a cool idea. I will say, Typo had the idea to make our starter Pokemon split Evos. I never really acted on it, though, because it felt like it would have been way too complicated to add. The water, I kind of forgot. Nice. I'm gonna hide this so I can do that. Right? And then I need the darkest color for down here. And then I need the brightest color, so I can do this. Boop, boop. And then I bring this back, and boom, Stummy. There we go. The fire one was a turtle. Ah, Tinderus would have been able to become a fish, not that complex, Neon. Yeah, you made Koi Bob. What is this, Digimon? Exactly. Alright, this looks okay, I think. And then... oh, I need to make the inside of the ears, I just realized. Oops. The ears actually get inversed from what they look like originally, which is cool. Whoop. Actually, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Like that. Okay. And then like this. Whoop. There we go. Evolved into poison, ghost, or dragon. Pretty sure the water was a cat. Imagine a dragon type cat Pokemon. And I remember Chien Pao is also a fire type koi Pokemon. You're thinking of Chi-Yu. Chien Pao was the leopard. Sorry, I know you were probably baiting me to be Nurge right then, but like... you should know better, Typo. Of all people. Boop. Element. Boop and boop. There we go. Let's see here. What does he look like with his feet? Alright, he looks dumb. I started making Fakemon in 2022. You had a cool starter trio. We started making Fakemon in 2018. All this koi talk is making my Pavlovian response go insane. To what? The word koi? Is it like I've got like a clicker and I'm like clicking it, but I'm instead of that I'm saying koi and it's like normal fairy Sprigatito, electric dark tepic and ground psychic Froakie. That is pretty cool. Freak alert. Yeah, we got a freak in chat. We'll do that. We'll do... oh my lord. Whoop. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Boop. Probably gonna go to bed soon. That's fair. If that's the case, I'm glad you were able to tune in, and I appreciate you coming and chatting with us, and I hope you enjoyed. I did not mean to hide that entire thing. Wait, why are the arms in the head bone? Am I stupid? Arm needs to be in torso. Torso, and then torso right there. Now I can hide the head. And I can continue coloring like this. Right? And then I can take the darkest color and put it here. Nope, that's not the dark. Hello? Am I dumb? I might be dumb, chat. Yes, I am dumb. I didn't even color pick it. Okay, cool. Great. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. And just like that, that'll work. Like that, and then like this. Wait, no, not like that. And then like this. Whoop. You made a train Pokemon with carts, but it's too long. It won't fit in one block, so I'm scared it'll bug. I mean, you can just make the hitbox bigger in like its data file. It being bigger than one block shouldn't be a problem. Because you have to manually set its hitbox anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Like this. Like this. Like this. It's long, very long. Okay, the only issue I can see that maybe causing would be, like, maybe it'll... Like, the hitbox is cube-shaped. Like, it's not rectangular, so the only problem I can see is it would have a very wide hitbox. We're gonna do... like that. Right? That kind of just works for that texture. It'll probably make carts disappear in the normal animation, like in battles and whatnot. That makes sense. Like it, like in like. Maybe it only has like the train like carts when it's moving or something. I don't know. Boop. And then it can be the same on the other side, like this. Like this, like that. And then like this, and then like that, and then like this. Boom, baby. You had an idea for a unique evolution method? What might that be? What might that be? Do tell, pray tell, even. Look at that. So this train has 2 minecart Pokemon and 3 counting the head. Oh, like a combination Evo, like a Mantine, where he's like, aha, I have a Remoraid, so now I will evolve. Like that. Yeah, that's sick. I do like evolution methods that are like that. Or like how Pancham evolves when you have a dark type in your team, something like that. Remoraid should have an ability like Tatsugiri, but for Mantine instead of Dundozo. True! Truth nuke. Chat, this might be a truth nuke moment. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! Don't throw, boy. Good night, my friendly friends. Good night, Raffi. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Whoop, whoop. And then on the very end, they can have this darker color. Whoop, whoop. Like that. Whoop. Koishi, did you forget something? I have a feeling you forgot something, Koishi. There's just like this weird feeling I have that you might have forgotten something. And I just want to confirm my suspicion. Koishi, did you forget something? Not that I remember. Fair enough. Whoop. We're gonna move this over to here. Wait, where's here? Over to, oh, it's up here. Whoop. And then right here, like that. Boop. Well, the first gold farm isn't even halfway through the gold farm isn't even halfway through the first ring. What? Wait, what's happening? Hello? Are there developments being made on the server right now that like people are chatting about that I'm just like missing? Like that. And then like that. Boom, baby. And then like this. Like this and like that. Whoop. Remove all of these. And then we remove this as well. Whoop. That should be 4. You know those gold farms that have rings? Yes. What do you need a gold farm for? You need a gold farm for A, XP, and B, golden apples. Because golden apples are very valuable in Cobblemon. Boop, 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 oops, boop, boop, boop. Alright, there's the claws done. I think they turned out pretty nicely. Oh, but wait. What do you need XP for? I don't know. People just seem to want it. They're like greedy. To be honest, I completely forgot about how it's spiky in this model. So he needs to be spiky. Whoop. Whoop. Like this. I'm gonna remove that dark spot though. Like that. And And then like that, and then like that. It's not even more the XP, it's purely for the goal, it just so happens to give XP. Well, at least, well, people have been complaining wanting an XP farm on the server, so like, it's good that we're getting an XP farm, you know what I mean? There we go. That's the kind of spiky that I was looking for. Now, if you show all of this, we have what we've completed so far. Pretty nice. Let's see, I also need to do this down here. Boop, boop, like that. And like this, and then like this. Whoop, whoop. And like this, and like this. Like that. Boop. Oh, excuse me. And then like this. And then we just draw some shapes. You know the drill. It's shape drawing time. And then we kind of whoop, whoop, whoop. That works. And then you tried to add the 12 NPCs to your piglins to it, and I forgot gas can spawn. What? This? Oh, the 12 NPS fear piglins too. What? I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to what is NPS? Oh, 12 nuggets per second. Fear piglin. Oh, like trading and whatnot. I don't know. Left leg. I'm gonna hide the body again. Where is it? This. Like that. Also, this is freaking weird. I don't know how I feel about this. If I do that, does it make it better? What the helly? Just take a little off the top there. Oh, NPC. See, that doesn't make it better for me though, because I still don't know what that means. 12 zombie piglins on the outer side with one purpose of triggering more piglins to go after you, then die from entity cramming. Oh, okay. See, the piglin farm, or the gold farm that I made, that I designed, is literally just like, it's like a turtle egg design, but it's like it used square platforms because that was just easier for me to build than the rings. We can do like this and like this. Whoop. Like that. And then like that. And then like this. Whoop. Okay, that works. That works. And then here, here, oh, here, here, here. When new piglins spawn, they don't have aggro against you, so the ones in the iron part new piglins that spawn to attack you, despite them not being where you first attacked the piglin. Yeah. I know what you mean. Whoop. I don't know if I ever added those to one that, like, a design that I made, personally. Just because it's like, blah. Extra effort, lame. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting a yawny, chat. I don't know if we're gonna have time for Cobblemon on stream today. If I get on the server today, it's gonna be off stream probably. Boop. The design you most likely made is a turtle egg design. I do know I used turtle eggs in the middle. The turtle egg design is nice. I really like the turtle egg design. Whoop. 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 Dude, you want to know an Enderman farm that I had to design one time? Because there literally was no, like... There was no precedent for it online. It was or like, at least that I could find. It was an Enderman farm in the end, but with mutant creatures enabled. So I had to find a way to deal with the mutant Endermen that would spawn. And I had to make like an entirely new kind of Ender that could deal with mutant Endermen. That was fun. Basically, what I ended up doing, right, is I used the create mod, because we had create mod in that. I used, like, I made this giant platform out of leaves, and I like, surrounded it with, encased fans to just, like, blow all of the Endermen to one side, and then into a corner. And then in order to deal with the mutant Endermen, I made it so that there was, like, a layer of water. Like, because mutant Endermen are, like, 1 block taller than regular Endermen. So I made, like a pool of, like, a ring of water around the drop chute that was tall, like, high enough up to where the regular Endermen don't get caught in it, but the mutant ones do. And then when the mutant Endermen touched the water, they would despawn. And then they would drop down and, like, get, like, knocked down to 1 HP because, like, the drop and whatnot. But it was a very cool farm design, and it took, like, I think, like, a stack of... This was back when old water wheels, by the way. Like, back when you had to, like, make them spin a certain direction to go faster, so it was, like, a very old create mod. But I used, like, over a stack of water wheels for all the encased fans because of how big we made the platform. It was a very fun farm. I liked it. Whoop. Like this. Yeah. I also have to add... Don't let me forget to add spikies to this one, too. Whoop. Like that. Like this. Whoop. Bam, 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 bam. Like that. And then like this. And then like this. Ow! Uncalled for. Come on, dude. Calm it down. Calm it down. Jesus. I feel like I did nothing to deserve that one. Whoop. Why are you quicking? Was that you who threw that? Leon, don't you know what? Huh? Nope. Telling someone not to do something means they will do it. Oh yeah? Well then, don't subscribe with Twitch Prime and or not Twitch Prime, depending on if you're rich or not. Don't do that. Anything but that. That's a bet. You shouldn't subscribe with Twitch Prime. That's not how it works. What do you mean? You just said that's how it works. Whoop. I should also do this really quick, because I noticed this is wrong on the sprite sheet. Whoop. We're gonna just do that. Oops. Bow, down, down, down. Where's left hand? Move it. But you have to mean it. You want. Wait. But you have to mean it. You want subscribers. Therefore, you're saying not the sub is a lie. What do you mean? You said if we tell somebody to not do something, that means they're gonna do it. So I tell people not to subscribe, and they go, "Oh, well, no, I have to." Because that's how it works. Because that's how you said it works. SMH, don't SMH. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna copy and paste this because I am... Oops. I can't be bothered to not copy paste it. I should show the other leg. Good idea. It was a great idea, Neon. You did so well with that suggestion to, like, make the thing appear on the screen so that I can edit it. That was so smart. Holy crap, you're like a genius or something. You gotta be. Alright, I'm also gonna show this. Copy, paste here. Is that right? No. It goes to the other side. And you flip it. Let's go. Also, I'm noticing this needs to be that. Also, I realized that I made both sides of this identical on accident, so that's fun. It's a completely symmetrical thing. Yippee! And then I hide this, and I hide this, and I get rid of these, like that. Bam, 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 ba da ba down. Ta-da! And now I just have to texture the tail, which should be easy. Bow, bow, ba da bow. We're gonna make this element. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Like that. We're gonna take this blue. We're gonna do this like that. This like that. This like that. Right? And then we're gonna take this blue and we're gonna do this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And this is gonna go in all the corners. And then it'll go in these corners as well. And then these corners up at the top. And then I think that's all of them. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Right? Yes. And then like this, and like this, and then like that, and like that. And then like that, and then that's all the sides, and then we just do the white bits. Like that, like that. There we go, there's the tail done. Now I just gotta make the claws on his feet and his whiskers and then his shoulder things. Easy, easy, easy. All right. Whoop. And then I make him a little smaller. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go in a little bit, and then we're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go, oops. Can you, like that? Nope. Wait, what the heck? Oh. Like that, and then I can take these colors and I can go, okay. Also, these need to be 0, 0, and 0. Whoop. And then, like, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Like this. Whoop. And then, like, this. And then, like, this. I think I like this the best. That should be fine. Like this, and then we rotate them 15. No, 10. And then we do this. And then we rotate 10. Right? And then we take the darker colors and we say, okay, we're gonna do like that. Whoop. And then we're gonna do like that. And then like that. And then we take the darkest color. And then we do this. Boom, baby. Check that out. And then we dupe it. We bring it over here. And over here. And over here. Like that. And then we move them into right foot. Like that. Okay. Does this look like an evolution still? I think it does. Now what? Let's see here. I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but it is an idea. Alright, hear me out here. Boop, we're gonna bring this back. Like that. And then we kind of move it up like this. And then here. And then up 20. And then we dupe it. And then I move it up to here. And then we get it to 90. And then we go, okay. We rotate it 20 like that as well. And then, how does that look if I rotate the arm down? And then I do this. Okay, I don't mind that, actually. That works for me. Something like this. Like this. Whoop. Maybe. Whoop. Like that. Whoop, whoop. Like that, and then like this. See, I don't mind that very much. That looks fine. Question is, can I add another one? Can I get away with adding another one? Question of the hour. Whoop. Like this. 15. I think that looks fine. Now I just rotate this back to 0. And then we dupe these, bring them over here. Whoop. Like that. And then duplicate, and then bring this one over like that. And then we take them and we move them to right arm. Whoop. So now when he's resting, his arms look like this. Right arm, left arm. Whoop. Left hand. And then right hand. Boom. And then we can even just like 12.5 it, you know? Boom. Check that out. See, look, now he's got like the shoulder things. And it works. That's pretty nice. I like that a lot. You know, I started out being not so sure about this model, but the more I texture it, the more I'm like, this is it right here. Look at this guy. I mean, he's a little big for what he is. I feel like he should be a little smaller. I also feel like Kubrick should be a little smaller. But this is nice. I do like this. Hi, the pickle. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, hi. Welcome in. Whoop. Let me just make him T-pose again. I want to try something with his face. If I do this, does it look good? I feel like his face things are too bulky a little bit. Maybe? I feel like that's better, yeah. Boop. We can do that. Yeah. I do like that better. All right. I think that's almost everything. Okay, I need this to go away for a second. I need to add the spikies to his legs. Whoop. Where is this? Okay, here. Boop. I'm gonna do it like this. Boop and boop. Boop. Like that. And then like this. I think I'm literally just gonna leave it like that. That looks fine to me. And then, can you add a gun to him? I don't know about that one, Chief. I hate to say it. I don't know about that one. Whoop. And then we can do this. There we go. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Now I gotta make sure he is all sorted correctly. Tail goes in torso. I need to group these and call this all... Nope, no, I'm not. We're gonna duplicate it. We're gonna do group elements. We're gonna say body, and then body can have a centered pivot point of right there. Just kidding. Why is that happening? Group elements. Body. 0. Okay. Body, you need to do that. Why is that doing that? Boop. Center pivot. Hello? Why does that do that? I don't understand. Whee! Oh, something's broken with Blockbench, that's why. Yep, I broke Blockbench. Okay, cool. How's my day been going? My day has been going great. I'm a little worn out from all this Blockbenching, and I do need to restart the program because it broke. Somehow. I don't know how. But, I've been doing okay. I played a little bit of Cobblemon earlier. And then I basically just went from that, and then I went and I made food. Or by made food, I mean I heated up some food that I made yesterday. Some Caribbean food. Next time I make, like, Caribbean ground beef, I want to add, like, pineapple to it. Whoop. Body. Okay, that time it works. Okay, and then we're gonna do -1.5. We're gonna just call this 8, and we're gonna call this 0. Torso, your pivot point should be... Hold on. Torso, pivot point should be... I'm gonna say 0. -4. And it's going to be right in the middle. Right, like, here. So that's the torso pivot point. That's... No, it needs to be a little higher than that. Right there. Yeah. Because now it lines up with the legs better. Whoop. Head's a torso pivot point, and then we need left arm, right arm is already good. Head needs fixing though. We're gonna call this 0 and 0, and we're gonna move it down to here. Whoop. Maybe. Right here. Okay, so I'm noticing an issue, chat. Do you guys see the issue? What happens if I do this? Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. It seems the UK is trying to screw over their entire population. What'd they do this time, Crimson? Whoop. I'm just gonna go ahead and move this all down to here. Place, and then we're gonna move this down to here. Oh, ads. Sorry, chat. I know there's ads. My bad. Boop. I'm just gonna finish this up real quick, okay? I will get frustrated if I don't. Boop. And then... boop. Here we go. They're trying to ban social media for anyone under the age of 16. That's just funny, okay? Crimson, you've told me a lot about things that are just like things that the UK government is doing. Ads. Yeah, sorry. Ah! I'm surprised that mods get ads still. That's funny to me. Waiting for ads. I will wait for you guys. Don't worry. I do, because I support the streamer. Exactly. And that's just like a model. That's like the model chatter right there, Koichi. Like, everybody in chat right now needs to follow Koichi's example. They're like the ideal chat member. I would open another TCGP pack, but I don't have any more daily packs, so least authoritarian Western European nation. True. You can't get any freer than that. Although the fact that they want to do that is really funny to me. Like, what are they gonna do? What are the people under 16 gonna do? Vote against it? I think not. You know what I mean? It's like, what are they gonna do about it? It's always both funny and disappointing when they try to when any government try to introduce like a new law or something regarding the demographic of people that can't have a say in it. Most of the time it's inconsequential, but in the case of stuff like this, it's kind of just sad. It's like, well, guess they're just like crazy part is apparently they want to add a night curfew for anyone under the age of 18, so like if I'm reading that correctly, they will force Wi-Fi shut off for anyone under that age or something. I don't know. Get Twitch as the 7th ad. Hey, ads, it's 3 minutes of ads. I don't know why. Maybe you're just getting like a bunch of shorter ads, but I don't know. Anyway, chat, we're basically done with our what did we decide to call this thing? Earthspark? X the X. Welcome back, Koichi. Welcome back, everybody. Chat, what's your opinion on a government when they add legislature regarding a group of individuals that are not old enough to vote against it. Personally, I think that's both funny and tragic. Also, look, now he has a neck. Say XDX Crimson. Oh my god. Politics moment. Anyway, we're gonna move away from this because I don't want to talk about that stuff. Boop-a-doo. Boop. Ah! We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And this, like that, and like that. I want to hug the bear. And not to get political or anything, but when Archellid on shiny texture, literally right now, dude. Hold on, I gotta open Kubricks though, so I can get the colors. Where did his skin go? His skin is gone. The head is soaring. Oh yeah, this needs to be called Kubrick Shiny. My bad. He's probably gonna be called Earth Spark. I like that better. Your Spark. So I'm gonna do that right now. Or no. What was that? What was that? Barrent. I like a Barrent. With a lowercase b. Barrent. Barrent. Yes. And then I'm also going to how do I rename? Edit session? No. Let's see here. Bedrock entity. No, whatever. Let's see here. We're just gonna do the shiny. I'll fix it later. Like that. Like this. Boop. And then like this. Boop. Imagine if that was all his shiny change. That would look so stupid but funny. Boop. And then boop. And then this can be the darkest color, which will be like the wait, hold on. I'm stupid. Darkest color, and then it's gonna be a little brighter from there. That works. And then this color. Hold on. Maybe a little brighter than that. Like that. No. And then this color. And then we can make it a little darker for that. Do. Doodle-doo. 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 Doo-doo. Doodle-doo. Doo. And then we gotta take the eye color. Oops. And then we go up here, we do that, we do this. And this. Pause circuit. Pause. Okay. What if I do like this color? Hear me out, chat. What if his eyes were like this color? I don't know how I feel about that. Then this color. No, that's not bright enough. Whoop. Boop, like that. And then, oh, I forgot his whiskers. Oops. No way, me beeb. Circer, paw circer, me beeb. I like me beeb. We should call this thing me beeb. Boom. How's it look, chat? I also want to add this. Hold on. I want to add this. Whoop. Like this. And then, yeah, that's fine there. Oh, wait, no, it needs to be this color. My bad. My bad, chat. I used the wrong colors. Boop. 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 Like that. Because he's got to have the battery markings on his stomach. Whoop. Can I redeem Riboy Throw and then refund myself? Repeat 62 times? No. Unfortunately, Twitch doesn't let you do that. You need the second XP candy farm that's like at least twice as fast. Nice! Chat, I gotta add whiskers. I'm sorry. I gotta add whiskers. And what will the whiskers look like? That's right, they'll look stupid. Let me take a look at what the whiskers actually look like so I can get a refresher on them. Okay, they go up, down, up. Whiskers go up, down, up. I'm gonna make them 2 like this. Hey, it's me, Pickle from YouTube. Hi! I hereby dub thee Flash from now on. You are no longer Pickle, you are Flash. Let's see. I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. No. Does this guy get Flash? Yes. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Does Kubrick get Flash through TM? Yeah. Whoop. We're gonna name this. Oops. We're gonna name this Whisker 1. And then like this. And then I gotta make the pivot point. Where's the pivot point on this thing? Why is it down there? Hello? Does he get Flash Cannon then? He probably will. Is that correct? That feels right. Stop. We're gonna rotate it 15 degrees. And then 30. And then why is this where it puts the pivot point? Is it stupid? And then, like, this. Is that on where it's supposed to be? Nope. Whoop. Like, right there. What is happening here? 17. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Why is it so stupid? Whoop. And for some reason this pivot point works, which is even worse. Boop. His whiskers kind of look like that. You know what I mean? Whoop. There we go. Oh yeah, quick question: are you a guy or a girl? I am a guy. Thank you for asking. I appreciate I appreciate wanting to clarify. I am a guy. Give it 2 special attacks: gun and flash cannon. Make the bullet come out of his chest. Yes, of course. Let's see. I'm gonna take Whisker 1. I'm gonna duplicate it. Whisker 2, all I gotta do is reverse some... Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do this real quick. I gotta reverse some rotations here. Which rotations? I think green. And also blue? Nope, hold on. Maybe I reverse all of them. No, blue stays the same. No. Hold on. Okay, why is the avatar as a girl, not a buff guy? Are you saying my avatar isn't the most masculine thing you've ever seen? Look at this. 100... Actually, I don't know how much I weigh. 100-something pounds of pure testosterone. Now look at this. No, and do you know about the Goku that is holding the game Guilty Gears together? No, I don't. What? Why aren't I a 600-pound weightlifter? Because that's boring. 100+ pounds? Talk about morbidly with. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Alright. Are you wearing pants under the skirt? Yes. I am. As a matter of fact, thank you. What if I just reset this to 0, 0, 0, 0, and then I rotate it this way? Hold on. I'm just going to do this the drawn out way, which is whoop. Actually put effort into this and not just trying to chat. Draw him in dolphin shorts. You're probably less than 100, bro. 100 pound. Dude, do you know what 100 pounds is? Holy crap, what? Are you serious? Hold on, I gotta fix that real quick. These are here. I'm looking for. No, I mean the OG maid outfit. And then I move it to here. And then I gotta rotate it by what? I don't remember how much I rotated it by, chat. We can do positive for that, and then for Whisker 1, we can do this. Boop. Oh, that needs to be positive. There we go. And then for this, 92.5. Like that. Jarvis, what's 609 pounds in civilized units? Like 5 times as heavy as your average person. Chat the kind of MFs to go to a beach and say gooner bait. Exactly. That's what I've been saying for this whole time. 92.5, right? No, 95. But anyway, for context, Neon in the game Fighters Z, Goku's the only character that has all the code for movement and stuff. Every other character just has a code that says check what Goku does, and the company who made the game moved onto Guilty Gear. Instead of redoing all the code, they put Goku's code in the game, meaning everything would care to see what Goku can do. If Goku was removed, the game would physically be unable to run. Okay. No, that's cool. I like that. We can do like this. Oops, we can do like this. Check that out. Boom. Whiskers. And then we can do the same thing for this. Chat, would you put a Goku in your Cobblemon data pack so that if it only runs? Nehan, you made Goonbait, don't even, you're part of the... When? What? What? In the depths of the code, there was Goku. Neon, I'm on. Okay, but like, you don't make thing as Goonbait. It's only Goonbait because you guys say it's Goonbait. If you guys didn't say it was Goonbait, it would just be a regular old bat. Imagine going to the depths and Deltarune and Goku's there. I still need to finish replaying through Deltarune. I beat chapter 1. And I got all the secret stuff. I didn't miss anything this time, but I still need to like finish the save files and whatnot. Crimson, you shouldn't say that. Anyway, chat. Here's our bear. The evolution of this idiot. Whee! He's pretty much done. We pretty much. No, we're not. It's gross, like objectifying. Let's change to a different topic, and that is that, the stream is being wrapped up because we're basically done with texturing for today, and we're gonna be animating next week. Are you trying to tell me you had only pure thoughts when making that mon? Yes. Let me come back over to here. Whoop. And I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We talked about a lot of I enjoyed our chatting today. I forget. I got stun locked. Chat, we're gonna find somebody to raid. I'm not gonna add boobs. I'm gonna have to start timing people out who ask me to add like I'm gonna have to start timing people out who say crap like that. I swear. So many of you. I didn't think it would become like an actual issue. But yeah, I I I appreciate you guys all stopping in nonetheless though. I'll probably hop on Cobblemon later today. You're new, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah. We're gonna find somebody to raid today because we have a few people here. Whoop. Is there anybody I'm following that we can raid into? Let's see here. Can you raid me? I'm not live and won't be anytime soon. Well, I can't raid you if you're not live. Let's see. I always love seeing the streams. Defo inspirational. I'm not gonna raid Vinesauce Joel. But yeah, chat. Stay tuned because I don't remember. Chat. I can't think right now. Let's see here. Whoop. Absolute W stream. We VIP'd Yelia. Best stream so far. Chat. We got a few options. I don't know. I just like raiding into small streamers rather than big ones. Makes more of a difference, you know what I mean? Helps out the people that need it more. Tourney tomorrow? No, tourney Thursday. Tourney Thursday. Tomorrow we will be prepping for tourney. I will be streaming tourney prep. It will be fun. Let's see. I don't think I'll be there. It's okay. By the way, Neon, whenever you get to the server, just know we all have massive gold stocks, so you should have more focus next to find that Pokemon. That is a relief. Also, Typo, when are you gonna make the enchanted golden apple recipe? We really do need that. Sorry, I've been distracted. Yeah. Let's see here. Sort, for you, we can raid into see, I would you have the pre-evo as well. Quick. Oh, make the metal alloy recipe. True. I haven't been the only one with Duraludon for like 3 weeks. Hey, Crimson, can I have a Duraludon too? I want a Duraludon. Let's see. What the hell? Chat, who's a good person to raid that's like a small channel? Yeah, does it deserve one after what he did in... Oh, what? What are you talking about? Bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da, bam, bam, ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba-da, bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da, ba-bam. Ba-da, ba-da, bam. Ooh. Hey chat, do you want to the noodle incident? That's what I'm saying. What happened in '09? I won't say because I left out, but I heard when he did in Houston in 2009. I've never even been to Houston. What are you talking about? Chat, we're gonna raid into Hiko Dragon Scale VT. They are making a D&D character for a campaign right now. That sounds like fun. Right. We are gonna raid into them real quick. We have raided them before, I think, but we are going to come back. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Make sure you guys tune in. We're gonna be on the Cobblemon server, so be ready for that. And I'm going to be team building, hopefully. And you are going to be team building, hopefully, maybe, who knows. But until then, enjoy Kiko's stream, enjoy their character creation. And I will see you next time, okay? But until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye, chat. Have a good night. Yippee! Yippee! Whee! Yeah! Yeah! And goodbye, YouTube chat.
2 druid.